my name is Jeanette. I'm a student at Berkeley High, and I was lucky enough to not only be a cabin leader this fall, but I also went to Mosaic when I was in 5th grade. And as a kid at Mosaic, I really learned to step out of my comfort zone and become friends with and reach out to people who I normally wouldn't reach out with in my own home and my own school. And we also learned this idea of interconnectedness at Mosaic, which was that everything we do affects the world. So if we were peaceful with the people around us and ourselves, that would spread through the world. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to come back and actually be a cabin leader, to teach these kids that that's so important, that that can make a difference, that each one of them can make a difference. And it was amazing watching them grow and go through this experience that I went through and that I loved. Jessica was actually in my cabin, and I could see her grow throughout the week. Each step, each day, she would get farther and farther along, and it was amazing.
So, my name is David, and I am a senior at Berkeley High. And I was just asked to speak. And so right now, my heart is beating faster than it's ever beaten before. I'm Cameron, that I'm quite nervous to be up here. But last year I came up here and told you guys that Mosaic has taught me to step out of my comfort zone. And this is me stepping out of my comfort zone. So yeah. I have come back. I was a camper at Mosaic, and now I've come back as a cabin leader, I think 3 times, and I'm going to be back again this spring. And Mosaic has played a bigger part in my life than I think any other organization. You know, I've been involved in a lot of different things, and Mosaic has just always been there to like teach me to like stepping out of my comfort zone and just really like looking and observing and understanding that other people who are different than me, you know, that's a great thing, and that I need to embrace it. And that's the core thing that I've gotten from Mosaic. And you know, I really feel like I want to be involved with Mosaic for the rest of my life. I've already told Laura I'm coming back as a staff member. Hopefully she won't make me talk then. But yeah, I think I really just need to thank Mosaic, because like next year I'm going off to college, and I just know that so many of the lessons that I've learned from Mosaic will really help me in becoming the full person who I want to be, and moving on with my life the way I want to move on with it. So thank you.
So David, just so you know, Laura will have you speak again. So my name is Albert Chan, and I've been a cabin leader, a staff member, and now I'm the board member. So you still speak, don't worry. So, you know, I've been involved with Mosaic for 8 years now, and so people ask me why I do it. And so the simple answer is because every day Mosaic values inspires me and challenges me to be a better person. But more importantly, it inspires me to challenge the world to be a better place. And there's not that many places in the world that you can find that. And so that's why I've stayed connected all these years, and that's why I'm serving on the board. And so I'm up here because it's actually a pretty special occasion right now, because 8 years ago, I was a cabin leader for one of the kids you saw up on the video. His name's Severin. And so this is 8 years ago. He was 9 years old, and I was a cabin leader. And so just last year, he was a cabin leader for Cameron here. And so, in a way, you could say I'm Cameron's Mosaic grandfather. And so, to be honest, to have like a grandson like this, I could not be any more proud. And so at the ripe age of 26, I'd love to embrace that role as, you know, the grandfather of the next generation of leaders here. And so I hope you join the family here.
My name is Tatiana, and I'm also nervous. I feel extremely unprepared, but I know what I want to say, so I guess that's part of being prepared. I've been with Mosaic this is my my 7th year. I started in 2002. The ways that Mosaic have touched my life, it's hard to differentiate between what is Mosaic and what is me at this point. I feel that most of the things that I do are in a place of understanding the values and the things that I've learned and taught at Mosaic over the last 7 years. I'm a mixed heritage young lady. Growing up in a household with just my mother, who was white, we didn't look the same. It was all of the challenging things that Shireen also spoke about, hair and language and food and those sort of things. And Mosaic really has helped me come to a place in my life and in myself where I don't have those shames, and I love my mother unconditionally, and I want to take her everywhere that I go and bring her to anybody's house and to have her go to anywhere that I am going, because I found a place in myself that is extremely accepting of who I am and who she is and who we are as a team together. While saying that, also, it's really important to me that we recognize the folks that have come before us. I have not had the pleasure of being in Minnie Jean Brown-Tricky's presence before, and to have the footage up here and to know that now we are in a room with hundreds of people that are really down to make this thing, to continue the work that our elders have done in the past, is mind-blowing to me. I'm shaking because it's so exciting. Yesterday I couldn't stop smiling when everyone was stressed out, because I knew that the day that we have today is gorgeous. Now my hands are really shaking. To Mosaic, the thing that's most important that you all really understand today is that with all of this talk about hope and we can do it, all those things, it's great to have hope, and it's important that we believe. The thing for Mosaic, the thing about Mosaic for me is that we don't hope that we can make peace in people's lives. We don't hope that we are changing the world. That's what we do. And so, what's most important for me that you really see today is that we have folks who came for 5 days, and their whole understanding of themselves is different. Imagine what that is, to have that go all the way from 10 up until when all these young people right here are gonna be still young, but 25, 26, or 20, and have had this organization throughout their life for all of these years. It's mind-blowing where we've gone. It's mind-blowing where I've come from when I was, in middle school to high school, and now through college. Mosaic has seen me through, amazing growth in my life. So anyway, Mosaic is not a hope or a plea to God. It is an affirmation that we're here and we're making change, and we've made change, and that's what we're gonna continue to do. Thank you.